assuming we eventually we sort out this mess, would you all do me the honor of visiting my hometown, Ymir? And that invitation extends to everyone in the SSS, once the matter of Crossbell regaining its independence is settled too.
How's this?
Dang!
Sleep tight, kittens.
Instructor Sarah, Toa, requesting permission to burst into tears. Permission denied. This just means everyone likes you, Reen.
You have no idea how happy I am to see you! Don't you get me started, too.
So melodramatic. And here I thought you two'd have grown out of this by now.
You're one to talk. I can see you getting a little choked up yourself. Seems like...
Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to the fucking best Cold Steel episode you'll see on everyone's channel, because it's the meeting of everyone. Also, let me hear her say that.
You know, from Agate and Sherazade.
Shara.
Oh yeah? Trust them to embarrass us like that.
Speaking of Shara, we still don't know where she is, do we?
Not a clue. We know she's still alive, at least. Way I figure, if she was in trouble, she'd contact us with that thing she's got.
Right. It's only been about 2 weeks since we last heard from her.
She left Heimdall altogether just after that, didn't she?
Yeah. I've got all the other Erebony embracers looking out for her, too.
Tio! Nice tackle, Kia. Lloyd, Ellie, I'm glad you guys managed to come.
Of course. We wouldn't miss this.
Oh, I can't help myself. Come here, you two.
Ellie, I can't breathe.
Oh, Tio, I'm so relieved to see you're okay. Yona's been worried about you too, you know.
Oh, you don't say. That's cool. But also, I could really use some air.
Hoo-wee! The dynamic duo's getting bigger and bigger by the day.
Good to see you, Randy.
Right back at you, Lloyd.
Now, hold on a moment. You didn't think I'd just let that little comment of yours slide, did you?
Who's the dynamic duo? Me and Tio? I don't think we got any taller.
Oh, Kia. You and your innocence.
No, not a... crap. Forget I said anything, alright?
Shame on you, Randy. There are children here.
And we didn't forget about you, Yuna. Kia's been telling us about all you've been up to.
We heard you helped set Tio free. I'm so proud of you.
Well, that was more Class 7 as a whole. It was just part of our mission. As someone who's always looked up to the SSS, it's so great seeing all of you back together again.
What do you mean? You're one of us too, Yuna. Mm-hmm. You're a lot closer to the SSS than you give yourself credit for.
That's right. You carry on the spirit of Crossbell in a way all your own.
I think we're all aware of how much you look up to the SSS. But you know what? It goes both ways. We're just as proud of you too, Yuna. Every one of us.
Thank you.
Well, at the very least, you've gotten a bit more tame since the first day you bucked into the branch campus.
Come on, Randy! Let me have my moment! Oh, right! Elisa, over here!
Ellie, you look amazing! It's been too long. I'm so glad you guys finally got the chance to reunite.
Oh, that's right. Elisa and Ellie met up about 3 months ago, huh?
Yep. Elisa's the granddaughter of the Reinford Company's founder. Not to mention a Thor's alumnus.
Thank you, Elisa. Though I don't think I look even half as good as you. Allow me to congratulate you on your reunion as well.
Ellie looks much better than Lisa. No one heard that.
Aw, thanks.
I suppose I'd better introduce myself for those of you who don't know me. My name is Reen Schwarzer, graduate of Thor's Military Academy, Class 7. Ellie, Estelle, Joshua. It's a pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure is ours. Elisa's told me quite a bit about you already. Perhaps a bit too much, actually.
Ellie?
We definitely know you by now, after all the stories we've heard. From Tita's letters and Ren. Even Olivier and Toval.
I see. It's no surprise you knew His Highness, but I wasn't aware you knew Toval too.
Yup. We met back on our first trip in Erebonia. He helped us out a bunch. It's good to meet you, Reen. This has definitely been a long time coming. Don't worry. You can loosen up around us. We're the same age, more or less, right?
Got it. I think I'll take you up on that. Looking forward to working with you guys.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
As are we.
Oh,
It's been a while, Lloyd. How have you been?
Busy, to say the least. It's been crazy this past year and a half. I really owe you for your help during Operation Birdcage. I'm sure I'll get the chance to return the favor, though. I get the feeling we're gonna be seeing a lot more of each other. From here on, Reen, we fight on the same side. As equals.
Instructor Reen?
Honestly, I'm not sure I even deserve to shake your hand. I'm sure you've heard about what I've done. The mistake I made.
Reen.
He's still carrying a lot of the burden in his heart.
It's my fault that the curse spread throughout not only the Empire, but Crossbell too. It's the same with North Ambria and Jirai as well. Even this awful war with Calvert. I have no idea how I can even begin to apologize.
No, Reen. That's wrong. It's my duty as a detective to look beyond what's on the surface. You want to know what I see? I see that this was all a setup from the very start. Nothing you could have done would have possibly changed the outcome. I see a man who, despite it all, never fell to despair. A man who continues to push back, even at this very moment. Not just for Crossbell, or even Erebonia, but for the world itself and all who reside in it. Within you lies the strength of countless allies, helping you move forward through whatever may come. I'd like the SSS to be a part of that, Reen. To be one of those allies there by your side. Empire or Crossbell, where we're from doesn't matter anymore. Now we're fighting for the world itself. Together.
Lloyd. This guy, I swear.
Now I understand why you look up to him the way you do.
Yep. Told you he was great.
Wow. How am I supposed to follow up a speech like that? I'll gladly take your words to heart. It's good to have you with us, Lloyd. I'll be honest with you, our situation is looking grim, and it's only going to get worse from here. But that's never stopped us before. With you on board, we'll overcome every barrier in our way.
You got it.
That goes for us, too. We Laburlians got your back.
I see you've saved me the trouble of rounding you up.
That was the best fucking moment in this entire series. Nothing is going to top that moment in the rest of the Trail series. Well, maybe not. I mean, the very last Trails game, where everybody meets up, that would top this. But so far, nothing's gonna top this moment.
Right on time. Is everything ready?
Is she?
General Aurelia Le Guin, commander of the Viceland Army.
I also hope the game does not auto-save anywhere around here. I'm really wishing I saved after I did that chest. I'll probably have to do it again if I want to get that picture of Reen, Void, and Estelle with brown hair. Or I could just wait till I go through New Game Plus.
Wow. I can tell this lady's a serious badass.
That's an understatement. She's one of the greatest swordmasters of our generation.
Bracers of Liberl. Special Support Section. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Aurelia Le Guin. Well met, all of you. I'd love to chat with each of you individually, of course. But time is of the essence. I suspect our other guests are anxious to get things underway.
What?
I knew it.
Well, if it isn't the Special Support Section, I do believe it's been around 2 years since our paths last crossed, though it would seem Arios is not with you this time around.
A pleasure to see you again, your lordship.
Our apologies. Arios had some pressing matters to attend to, though he did make sure to send his regards.
Is that so? I suppose I expected as much. A man in his position seldom has any time to spare. Princess Elphin, I bring you my greetings and condolences both. We received news of Emperor Eugen's condition, as well as the tragedy that befell Prince Olivert. I can only imagine the pain this must put you through. You have my deepest sympathies.
And you have my sincerest appreciation, your lordship. I must admit, I didn't expect to be able to meet with you so soon.
Nor did I. A silver lining in the dark cloud that brought us here. Lady Mildine, allow me to thank you once again for the invitation.
The gratitude is ours, your lordship. It's an honor to receive you.
Ha ha! This is quite an extraordinary crowd we have here. Correct me if I'm wrong, SSS, but it was 2 years ago that we last met as well, was it not?
Yes, back at the trade conference.
It's good to see you again, sir.
Princess Alphin, Lady Mildine, I don't believe I've ever formally had the pleasure. Though I suppose in a way we aren't entirely unfamiliar with each other. I had the privilege of meeting your brother, you see, back during the conference.
Ah, yes, he mentioned you before. Pleased to finally make your acquaintance. Knowing you're here helps put into perspective the true scale of Operation Meal Mirage.
It's an honor to have you. We do appreciate you taking the time to come. After all, I'm sure you, of all people, have been particularly busy of late. President Rocksmith.
What? No way! So that's how this is gonna go.
I don't even know how to react.
How silly of us. I didn't realize we had neglected to make our introductions.
Not like I needed one, I already knew who you were.
In that case, allow me to go first. I am Albert von Bartolomeus, Grand Prince of the Principality of Remetheria. It's a pleasure to meet you, students and alumni of Thor's Military Academy.
And I'm Samuel Rocksmith, President of the Republic of Calvin. I'm sure I'm the last person you would expect to see here.
Prince Albert is one thing, but President Rocksmith?
Indeed. And in person, no less. What's the President of Calvert doing here? We're on the verge of war.
That is exactly why I chose to attend, Machius Regnitz. Ah, and you must be the acting Duke Alberea. And, you're Fee Clausel, correct?
Let me guess. She told you.
As I suspected, you work for Calvert's Central Intelligence Department.
That's right. I'm a second lieutenant in the CID, as well as a member of the Special Force Hercules. Thanks for your help before, by the way.
I'm Lucy Sayland, private secretary to the Grand Prince. For those of you we met before, it's a pleasure to see you again.
Now I understand. You were investigating Erebonia's internal affairs to prepare for today's meeting.
Wait, back up a sec. If the heads of Remiferia and Calvert are here, then...
There's only one more big nation we're missing.
He's a little princess.
It would seem they've arrived.
Well, there they are, Cachuchas.
They made it.
Oh, you have got to be shitting me.
Liberl has just as much a stake in this as anyone else, after all.
It's good to see them both.
Oh!
It's the Princess of Liberl. And beside her...
Man, today's just full of surprises, isn't it?
Gotta stop you right there. Of course he would have the hand on his hip pose, like Green.
Sorry for the delay. I have to say, this is the most luxurious ship I've ever seen.
Thank you once again for inviting us.
Just as beautiful as ever.
My name is Claudia von Auslies. I will be participating on behalf of Queen Alicia II of Liberl. Delighted to make your acquaintance, everyone.
Cassius Bright, Lieutenant General of the Royal Army of Liberl. Unfortunately, we don't really have time for pleasantries. How about we get straight down to business?
Is this where the voice acting stops? Come back. Come back. Come back. This feels more like a summit than an informational meeting of concerned parties. Yeah, but Eustace and Angelica must know this was coming, right? Yes, Eustace planned to include representatives from powers outside Erebonia right from the beginning, though we had no idea who exactly would be invited or in attendance. Turns out Operation Mile Mirage has many influential backers, and the Lieutenant General of Liberl is among them. Cassius Bright, the tactical genius who stopped the Empire's invasion during the 100 Days War. After the war, he left the army and worked as a bracer for a while. He and my father were good friends. I think I remember something involving them around 4 years ago. Right when multiple Erebonian branches of the Guild were blown up. When the anomalies started in Liberl, he rejoined the army. And now he's having a friendly chit-chat with the president of Calvert, whose country's about to get invaded by Erebonia. You wanna go? How long do you need to sit? That Muse is an excellent matchmaker. She even reached out to Remiferia. Wow. Remiferia is in a similar situation as Liberl right now. The Empire is pressuring both of them to allow the army safe passage through. Neither are particularly willing to do so, but they fear retaliation should they decline. Refusal could be constructed as siding with Calvert. Small nations can't afford to be assertive against the overwhelming power of the belligerent Erebonia. Yeah, that'll probably be the main topic of the discussion today, I think. While those nations can't openly oppose the Empire, we, along with bracers in the Special Support Section, are more free to take action. This is a good opportunity to speak with the other parties involved, not just Liberl and Crossbell, but Remiferia and Calvert too. Indeed, there is no better time for us to exchange information. It's also the ideal time to speak one's mind freely. After discussions have concluded, I'd like to speak with the Grand Prince and the President myself. You've got guts, I'll give you that, though I wouldn't mind exchanging a few words with them either. And I'd like to talk with Ellie if there's time. And Crown Prince Claudia, too. Seriously, well, I guess this is the best shot you're getting to get close to her. By the way, Ash, don't you and Joshua go way back? Well, if that ain't confirmed, I don't really remember him. Still, you two might want to talk and clear things up. Yeah, that's what this thing's all about, isn't it? There's going to be a dinner after the main talks. We can talk about more personal stuff then. The principal invited us here, so there's no point in acting like wallflowers. Yes, let's make the most of it. I should go around and talk to the attendees myself. I definitely want to check in with those from Liberl and Crossbow. Might as well go talk to the representatives from Calvert and Nefaria too, while I'm at it. Don't autosave. Oh. Don't autosave. Looks like it wasn't gonna autosave.
No.
Diligence is its own reward.
Would have been nice if we had then gotten access to everyone else.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Level up.
Let's just make sure nothing's going weird.
No surprise there.
Yeah, just like that.
That's how it's done.
Woohoo!
I need to keep getting better. A matter of course.
Okay.
Well then,
Any day now.
That's
I must
up to
train
you.
even more.
Okay.
So, what do we got around here? We can only go around the central lounge? Jesus, there's so many people to talk to. I'm gonna try and avoid going to Pantagruel 1. Is he gonna just once? Okay. Memories of walking into the room with Duvoy in there. I see. I guess this is where, yeah, that's where they're having their talk. I'm so curious about the meeting, but I guess I'll just have to wait for the results. It is so weird to be back here and not feel immense anger and dread. Let's see if I can remember which room Reen's was. I think it was this one. This was Reen's room. Oh, wait, that's wrong, ain't it? But this one is a bed. Wait, none of them do. No, this is the room we use to event. That sure takes me back. So much has happened since then. It's not over yet. I've got to brace myself and stay on top of things. Man, if I had the traveling outfit, I would so be like, look, it's Trails of Cold Steel 2 remastered. Nothing wrong with doing a little exploration. Maid, you are Vice 1 soldier. Butler. Alright. Well, I want to go do something right quick, so I'm going to end the clip here. Well, I got the picture like I wanted, but you know that annoying ass buzzing that you've been listening to for a while that I didn't know was there? Because I just checked the clips now, and here's the problem. With this headset, if I want to charge the headset, I mean the controller, and talk through the mic, you're gonna hear an annoying ass buzzing. If you're getting a headset for your PS4, your PS5, if you're gonna use this on your fucking computer, don't you dare buy the Turtle Beach Recon Shack PS4 to PS5 headset. It is awful. It says it's glasses friendly. No, it's not. It's gonna push your goddamn glasses further into your head and hurt you. This is the shittiest headset ever. God damn it. And during the best moment in the whole game, you have a stupid buzzing sound play through it. Fuck. Anyway. Oh, there you are. Introducing yourself to all the important people, are you? And I really do apologize for that buzzing. It's not like I could do anything about it now. I mean, I did do something about it now, but I can't do anything about it back there. At least I was able to solve it, because I thought it was a permanent problem. But I guess from now on, I better make sure my controller is charged before I do any kind of recording. So basically, if I'm not recording, plug this headset in. I mean, plug this controller in, and when I record, take that charger out. Well, I thought it wouldn't hurt. What are you up to? Not much, we're merely standing around. I've been on this airship before, I've seen all there is to. Anyway, the talks will be over soon, so I might as well wait here. Is something bothering her? She's not hiding it very well, is she? It's about the man from Liberl, Cassius. She's been acting funny around him. I get it. He's a master of the 8 Leaves 1 Blade style. He used to go by the nickname Divine Blade. Hey, what are you talking about behind my back? It's rude to exclude people from a conversation when they're right there with you. Sorry about that. How are you doing, Rosine? Everything okay? More or less. I received a report of some Ouroboros activity from the High Seat when I was on the way here. Nothing's happened yet, though. By the way, I heard there was an incident at the city of Arteria. I think Emma mentioned something about that, too. Rita might know about it, but as luck would have it, she's not here. Yes. Maybe she'll turn up eventually. Maybe, but as for me, I'm happy she's keeping her distance. I can relax without her annoying presence setting my teeth on edge. Enjoy it while you can. Should I ask the staff to fetch you a saucer of warm milk? Good idea. Thanks, Rosine. What was the other room over here about? Yeah, let's get this one. This coffee is excellent. Yeah, and the biscuits are great. They're Rimaferia's specialties. I'm glad they're to your liking. Afternoon coffee and biscuits. What a wonderful custom. I could get used to this. So true. I was worried that you'd be pretty unapproachable since you're the Grand Prince's secretary. I was surprised to learn you're not much older than us, though. You're really young for your position. My situation is quite different. I'm close friends with Princess Alphen. I've been appointed especially for this occasion. My family is quite well known in Rimaferia. You might have heard of Sealans? Let me think. Sealan, where have I heard that name before? The Sealan Company produces medical equipment shipped worldwide. Rimaferia is famous for being at the forefront of medical research, which becomes a bartering chip in relations with our nations. The Sealan family, besides owning a prosperous medical company, has a strong connections in government. You've done your homework. The current state of affairs is deeply worrying for Rimaferia. Our country is small and relies on advanced technology and scientific research to remain afloat. We're not prepared to deal with this war in the least. I understand your predicament. I wish there was something we could do to help. Well, let's see how these talks go first. I was wondering what her special secretary position was about. She's very good with words, though it's easy to see things from her perspective and see she encourages others to side with her. The Grand Prince made the right choice appointing her.